Morning. Today is the 9th of November and here we are appropriately at part 9 of a slightly shambolic shuffle around the 2024 NEC Classic Motor Show. Do apologise in advance if I get things wrong, if I fall over, if I get interrupted by announcements, and generally make a massive hash of it. I'm afraid it's just the way that it goes in this channel. Gosh, I managed to get through the ticket barrier with one hand. Maybe I will be as successful as Jeff Marshall one of these days, viewers. Anyway, let's get down to the hall. We start in hall number 4 when we finished yesterday, and then we're going to go to hall 1. Hopefully as well we'll do halls 3 and 3A today, which should just leave hall 5 for tomorrow. But that's about 6 parts in itself, so it's going to be another long day, viewers, but I hope you're up for it. If you don't want to watch all these videos, then may I suggest looking at Lot 76 Cars and Grand Thrift Auto channels for their coverage of the show, which will be considerably more concise. Right, viewers, here we are in hall 4. We're going to start at the Auto Anonymous stand. Apparently they're not just another car and bike group. Well, if you've got things like this beach buggy here, then probably not, are you? Lord Loxley's finger of approval. Excellent. This could be a Manx, a beach buggy, I don't really know. I'm not really an expert in such things. There's lots of different types of these. Be based on the 72-73 Beetle. Fuel tank, of course, in the front. Keep thinking about that scene with Charles Dance in For Your Eyes Only when they run Cassandra Harris down on the beach in Greece. I'm sure many of you will know what I mean about that. Tiny little Austin Healey 3000. Seem to be quite sort of expensive cars on this stand. This MGA's got some interesting door handles on it. This isn't this standard MGA coupe at all. This is some weird custom thing. Interesting. And then we've got something else here, a 1949 Nash Healey prototype. Wow. Yeah, before he was called Austin Healey, it was just called Healey. And made cars from the late 40s onwards until about 1952, I think it was, when the Austin Motor Company saw the prototype, what was the BN1, the Healey 100, and it became the Austin Healey. So I got this Mercedes here. Hello to @RSTurbo7 on Instagram. I think they used to call these the SEC, these ones. It must be like a 560 or something. Sort of 87, 88 on an E. Next we've got West London Classics and lots more fast Fords. As we know from yesterday, having been to the Ford Hall, these are increasing in value as I'm walking around. Particularly this Tick the Turbo Capri in the colour that most of them came in, which is white. We've got leather interior, bigger alloys on this. You've got the electric windows. These are the only Capris to have electric windows as standard. There's that 1300E, very nice colour, very typical of the 70s. And then that's got twin cam. As we know, these are worth an awful lot of money now, the twin cams in particular. 71, 72 on a K. Hey, what's in Mexico on it? What is the difference between a twin cam and a Mexico, viewers? I mean, sorry if somebody would tell me. That car's got both badges on it, so hedging your bets as to how much it's worth, perhaps, I don't know. Is that a 190E Cosworth? Well, it might be, we'll fight our way in here. And another Mark 1 Escort 2-door. This one is a 74. Well, it's by Alan Mann, yes, Alan Mann, who did the engineering for Chitty Bang Bang, of course. I'm not even joking, it really was what they did. They used running gear from a 3 litre Ford Zephyr, I think it was, something like that. Yeah, there's that 190 Cosworth. Are we still on the same stand, or have we drifted on another one? Perhaps we're on another one now. A TVR Griffith. This one will be one of the later ones. I think this is about 2000. This is a some 97, 98. And then we've got a, oh gosh, what are these called? They're based on a BMW Z3, but they're sort of like a Ferrari replica thing. I forget the name of these now. I did know it. You can actually go and buy them in the factory. Gosh, thank you, autofocus, for keeping messing up. It's annoying. Yeah, I've still got some BMW bits, but not many in here. Someone's done a really, really good job of sort of disguising what this is. I mean, it's not the cheapest thing. These are quite expensive to actually build, but that does look quite good, actually. It's very good. One of the sort of bit of replicas of the day. And then we've got this thing. What is this? A Fiat Brano from, well, about 1970. I don't know what this is based on at all, actually. I haven't a clue. Got a Triumph steering wheel to try and minister it, so I imagine maybe Herald or something. That makes sense. And then an Ashley conversion of a midget. I have heard of these. I've not seen many. It's about sort of 72 or so. And then we can go on to the VBOA. I imagine that's a Vauxhall, Bedford, Opel, something. I don't know. Anyway, association. There we go. Vauxhall, Bedford, Opel Association. So Chevette Saloon. I have driven one of these actually. I drove one last year. Chevette L. This is a 77 or 78. It's a pre-facelift one. One I drove was a 1980. It was a facelift. Someone though has put a Mazda MX-5 engine in it, so be a bit faster than the old 1256cc engine. To be honest, that's not a great engine, that 1256cc one. It's not very powerful. It doesn't sound good either, but all the standard Chevettes, I'm not talking about the HS and HSR, all the standard Chevettes have that 1256cc engine, so it's a very popular sort of car for putting other engines in. It's rear-wheel drive as well. And then we've got, this is actually an Opel Kadett, let's get this right, Opel Kadett D this one is. It's not an Astra. I think it's a little bit too early for one of those actually. The Kadett came out first and then the Astra came out. So this will be late 79, early 1980 on a V. And it's actually the saloon version. There we go, it's got a 2 litre in it. I don't think you can get that standard, I think that would be a conversion. Fantastic. I had driven a Mark 1 Astra, it was really good actually. We've got a Vectra B. This one looks like it's very, very quick. Yeah, it's a GSI. So we'll have the 2.5 V6 in here, won't we? Oh, it's by MSD. This is the even faster version. Yeah, the 2.5 V6 Vectra Bs are pretty mean. I've driven one quite extensively myself, and that's a 97 and 98. They're actually quite good cars. I'm not sticking them with 4-cylinder one, but the V6 ones are pretty good. Then we've got an Astra G. This looks like it's had some modification done to it. This will be a little bit faster than standard, I imagine. I spent years and years trying to get an Astra G in return. You would not believe the trouble of trying to get one of these. But this one is going to be a bit faster than one that we're going to be driving. I think the facelift's about 2001, 2002 maybe. Not a very kind of extensive facelift really on these Astra Gs. I can't remember now if that's a facelift one or not actually. Answer in the comment section below. Right, next we've got the West Berkshire Vehicle Club. Classic Vehicle Club. First of all, we've got a continuation MGTF. This is a 2008, 2009 perhaps, BV LE500. They were only made from 2008 to 2011. Partially assembled at Longbridge. Problem was, by this stage, you could buy a used low mileage TF for a third of the price of one of these, so they weren't the most successful. We did pave the way for future MD production though at Longbridge, but only lasted until 2016. 2009 Morgan V6 Roadster with 3-litre Duratec. Excellent. Oh, and a beige leather interior, which for sale. No phone number. Oh, there's a phone number. 07716 677 555. An excellent telephone number there. As Mr. Bill from the Fuel Power channel says, this could be yours. Beige leather interior. Fortunately, this 65 Jaguar Mark II doesn't have a beige leather interior, but it's still very nice. Certainly would like to have a go in one of these views. That one is the base engine for 2.4 litre. And we've got an old, is that an old J4 van? Yes it is, it's an old, I think the badge is Austin Morris by stage, yes, Austin Morris J4 van. Later the basis of a Sherpa, that's about a 72 I think. Right, next section. So there's actually a dedicated Vauxhall section this year, which is good. I appreciate the fact that they've done that. Because Vauxhall's also very important. On Ford, we would love the Fords, but a lot of people love the Vauxhalls too. We've got a Viva HB GT here. I wonder if we can actually see the registration number at the back. Gosh, they are packed in here. How do you get out that door? Anyway, yeah, 6970 on an H. Next to it we've got an HC Viva, which I have driven one of these. I drove it at Great British Car Journey to 72. Absolute utter base spec. They're not the nicest cars to drive these. I think this is a deluxe. There's not much really in the way of equipment. The later ones with servo brakes and things, but one I drove didn't have a brake servo. Later ones with servo brakes a bit better. Right, we'll go this way actually. We'll go past the E-Type Vauxhall here. Wyvern, Velox and Cresta. We've got some bonnet flutes going on here. This is a 1956, this one. It's a very, very American looking car. It's like a sort of shrunken Chevy or something. Which of course was the way we did things back in the day. Very sort of ornamented thing. Contrast to the Viva from a bit later. Much more sort of toned down in terms of the styling. Let's go this way actually. Let's go down here. Oh my gosh, someone's put Ford Escort rear lights at the back of that. That's crazy. Then we have a Forenza SL. The Forenzas came in, I think, in 1971, so that's an early one, that one. Sort of very similar looking at the front to a Viva, but a bit more sporty. That's got V1256 on it. This is all sort of custom. This must be an HB Viva estate, but someone's probably put a much more powerful engine into that. Gosh, it is busy here today. And then a four-door Viva HB, very late one. Got a front end. I've always thought it was quite nice actually, the front end of some of these HB Vivas. 6970 on an H. It's the deluxe model. So you can see the GT is a bit different. The rear end's different and the front end's different on these. 68 to 69. Be careful, don't knock that wing mirror there, viewers, which I have successfully not done. I've had a Droop snoot for Renza. Later on we'll see a few more of these. It is the 50th anniversary of the Droop snoot for Renza, or Forenza HP they seem to be calling it as well. Much more powerful car than the standard Forenzas, this one. I wonder if we'll see any sport hatches here today. Sport hatches are for me, the sort of ultimate 70s Vauxhall really. They look fantastic. This one I think is 74, 75 on an N. We'll see a few more. Right, let's go into somewhere where I'm not going to get knocked over. Right, a PA Cresta Estate, I think this is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a three-door one. This must be a custom job, surely. I've never seen a three-door one before. Fabulous. It looks good like that. Let's go this way actually, it's a bit cramped outside. A Victor 101 ambulance. The Slough Industrial Health Service apparently bought this and they hardly used it. It's an unrestored car with 20,000 miles on the clock. Mind you, I've seen some of these used in action sequences in 60s television, like the Champions. The handling is, it's not good. It's not good at all. Not that it matters, is it? Not a lot of power to get in trouble with anyway, first off. But we've got the FB, Victor. That's an FC or 101. This is an FB, say 62. My mother used to talk about these when I was younger, because I think my great uncle had one of these many years ago. That's in really, really nice condition. Vauxhalls at the time had a terrible reputation for rust, so that, looking as good as it does, is fantastic. Also got an estate version here. I wonder if these were done in-house, or whether by like Mott and Walter or something like that. I can't remember now. Maybe the information sheet will tell me. Let's try not to fall over here, viewers. Oh, there we go. Oh, the original invoice. There we go. Fabulous. E.J. Baker and Company, Dorking Limited. Original invoice there. And he had a part exchange as well. Limestone white. Excellent. Haven't managed to work out what I was after the first time round, but that's very nice anyway. Then an F-type Victor. It's one of the earlier ones with the exhaust through the bumper or something. Let's have a look. Again, very, very American looking, this. No, that's one of the later ones. Right, let's go here and see if we can have a look at some Crestas as well, and more Crestas. This is the PC. Again, in the, things like the Champions used to see these, and some of the Saint, particularly sort of black and white ones. This particular car is a 1967. Rival really to the Zephyrs and Zodiacs and Executives at the time. But another PC Cresta with some very large wheels on it. I can never remember with these, they have a different rear window trim depending on the year. That's got an entire one-piece rear window, so that might be one of the later ones, but I could be completely wrong about that, like I am about so many things, viewers. Oh, viewers. What a fantastic stand, the Autobahn Stormers. And a lovely, lovely Senator B. 3-litre CD model. Yes. 1990. This one's an automatic, you could get a manual as well. What a fantastic car. When I was younger, these were used as police cars. Super. Unfortunately, they had some bad problems with rust, these, but otherwise, amazing. And a Lotus Carlton, because, you know, why not? One of those for sale at the auction, we saw that yesterday. Just go through here. Ooh, viewers, an Opel Monza. 8182, 5-speed manual. Yes. Pre-facelift, and not the A2 model, this is the A1. Depends whether you like the Royal Coupe or the Monza. I think I like this sort of smoked headlamps. That looks absolutely fantastic. I love that. And we've got this is an A2 Monza. Facelift occurred about 1982, so soon after this one was made. Straight 6 cam in head, 3-litre engine in this. I wonder if we have a Digidash in here. Let's have a look and see if we've got Digidash going on. It's an 85. 5-speed manual. Oh yes, we've got Digidash action, viewers. What a fantastic car. It's the sort of thing that I absolutely love. I love cars based on the platform that's all these variants, about 6-7 different variants of these cars there were back in the day. Absolutely fantastic. Then some Manta Bs. This is a 1.8S. Trying to trip over anything here, viewers. Quite easy to do that. I've never made a 6-cylinder Manta for some reason. I'm not sure if because it wouldn't fit in the engine bay or just it just didn't bother. It's a shame because it would have been better to have one of those to go up against the Capri, which was, you know, the main rival, both over here in Germany, which Opel's home market. That's a GT, so we've got a GTE here. This is, I think, the 2 litre, isn't it, this one? And it looks great. Headlamp wiper action and these lovely alloy wheels on it. Such nice cars. And we've got very similar sort of Carla Czech Vacaros to a Capri. This one is an auto. Cassette storage in there as well. And we've got a Berlinetta as well, this one. 1985, this one. I wonder if you get electric windows in these. This has got windy windows. Again, it looks absolutely amazing. They made these until the introduction of the Calibre in 1988, where the design dates back to 75, because originally you could get this as a Vauxhall Cavalier Coupe. 2001 MGF in, I think that's trophy yellow, and appropriate enough, it's trophy 160. Classic Mini, be about sort of 91, 92. Beetle convertible, it's a rare thing. 76, 77 on an R. And then a Rover 100. So look at the wheels, that might be a GTA actually. Yeah, I think it is a GTA, excellent. 95, 96. And then an MGA. This is the 1600s, one of the later ones. Interesting sort of diversity with the Norwich Classic Vehicle Club. It goes since 1995. Well, that's a long time. Right, next section. So we have a collection of Droop Snoot Forenzas celebrating the 50th anniversary of these. This one, is this actually for sale? My gosh, it is. Award-winning one. Fabulous. This one's a little bit later, but an ad. The standard that these cars have been prepared to is extraordinary. The group that actually looks after cars like this, the Droop Snoot group, is brilliant. The gentleman who was the head of it, he's called Terry, and let me drive 2 years ago his 1981 Chevette HSR, which is also this colour. I really want to go in a sport hatch actually. That's what I wanted to have a go in, my ambition in life. This one is a high performance one. It's by Transpeed, not Blydenstein. Transpeed, this particular one. Very highly tuned version of the engine in there. You can sort of bore the engines out with sort of slant forward up to like 2.6 litres if you want. Another sort of really early one, that's a 74 only actually on them. Brilliant. Right, let's go and have a look at some Mitsubishis. It's quite a sad view, it's because Mitsubishi doesn't sell cars in this country anymore, but apparently it's the 50th anniversary of when they started in 1974. The cars were just called Colt for quite a while. They weren't badged Mitsubishis in this country until I think the early 1980s. This one is a 1976 Colt Galant 1600 Deluxe. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. What an attractive car. Amazing. Very much like a sort of Toyota Celica of the day, I think. Look at the tail lights. Wow. How on earth has that survived this long? Also this one, which is a Lancer. This is a 79. It's an equivalent maybe to like an, I don't know, an Escort or something. But much, much rarer. You know, obviously I'm more of a Nissan Datsun man myself, but I appreciate these very, very much. This is actually a GTO, before the 3000 GT based one. It's a Galant 2000 GTO. Probably equivalent to perhaps something like an Escort RS 2000 back in the day. Again, absolutely amazing condition. Wow. Look at those tail lamps, they're very much reminiscent of the sort of late 60s Mustangs. Fantastic. So we've got Mark 1 Focus rally car here. Let's look at the information sheet, see if we can find any more about it. 2002 factory built rally car. So it's sort of similar to ST170 but not. Excellent, even on its own Instagram page. More fast escorts here. 78, 79 this one will be, with some very wide arches. I can hear the engine sort of screaming from here actually. Wonderful. And then Mark 4 XR3i Cabriolet. 88, 89 on an F. Is this an original colour? I don't know. That interior will be familiar to so many of you, I'm sure. Back in the day. It's a nice looking car actually. It's not a colour I would have, but I think it belongs to a lady, so I understand that. But if my lady wife would like something like that, she might do. On this stand, the iconic alloys stand, we've got this 911 Targa with Vauxhall wheels, probably about sort of 1985, something like that. But I'm more interested in this this Bristol here. Wow. This will be sort of 77, 78, a Bristol 411. You could buy the sort of classic shaped Bristols, but you'd also buy this. Look at that. Isn't that brilliant? Very, very expensive cars. One dealership in the country, in Kensington, for many, many years. The question is, do I prefer the look of this one or the sort of classic look of Bristol? Interesting. And another Mark 1 Escort, because we've not seen enough of those already, have we? That's the rule these days. You must have a certain number of Mark 1 two-door Ford Escorts in your show. Also, we've got Capri action. That looks very highly tuned Capri. Yeah, we've got a wide body kit on this one. That'll be very, very fast. That's like sort of RS 3100 plus, isn't it? Wonderful. So we can buy this particular GMC truck. Rat look on this, I think. 9995. Is that a good price? I have no idea, viewers. You're asking the wrong person, really, for something like that. And then we've got a very nice Volvo 1800S. Not sure about these alloy wheels on it, but as a member of the Volvo Owners Club, I appreciate things like this. Yeah, 1967, 800S, not a P1800, those were the very early ones, but let's not argue too much. A pink 1967 Aston Martin TP6 007. Wow, gosh, it's a large, isn't it? You're a 4 litre on it. 62 Jaguar E-Type. Yeah. Some very, very expensive cars. Right, we're near the entrance to Hall 1 here, viewers, but we just need to have a look at some cars on the periphery first. This is I think this Chevrolet SS, isn't it? It says Donald Trump on the back of it. Yes. Let's not talk about that, viewers. Let's keep out of that. I've heard of the Art Tim YouTube channel, but here we have a stand for it. Libra Turbo. Excellent. Yeah. I'm afraid I haven't got quite time to read all that, which is a shame. There we go. During the classic motor show, Tim will be filming content across all 6 halls and editing it live here. I should edit mine live as well, should I? Some turbo, yeah, so 1995. What a beige leather interior as well, viewers. No wood, it's a shame, never mind. I'm at an NCM X5. These are actually really nice cars to drive. This is a 6-speed one, so it'll be a 2 litre. I drove one of these back in, I think, 2021, and it was really good. It was not as powerful as this one, eh? Right, let's fight our way through the crowds and get down to Hall 1, shall we? Just spotted this Range Rover. It looks a lot longer than usual. It's a 4.2 V8 soft dash, so it's like an LSE or something. Somebody in the comment section below will tell me about that. Right, viewers, we actually made it through the crowds, and here we are down at Hall 1, so we're going to have to go to the next part now. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment below, and we shall see you in part 10 for even more incorrect information.